So we'll start recording it. And we will go through some things. This is about regular party plan, but then I'm also going to talk a little bit about book parties and Facebook parties. We have this Zoom conference call. It's a service that I use free for 45 minutes. So if I go fast, let me know if you have any questions. And I will try and email out to you guys to the Facebook thing that I go over, because I think it would be helpful if you had that by email. So, Avon Party Plan. How would you like to build a customer base in one day, sell $400 or more in 2 hours, generate more new business, and have a fast track to bigger leadership bonuses? Sound good to you guys?
Yes.
Oh, Deborah went outside to enjoy the weather. It's been so nice lately. So, how would you like to do this without any extra investment of time or resources? Then let me tell you about Avon's Party Plan. So, party plan is when hostesses invite guests to shop and visit, new people do business with unlimited contacts, opportunity to display and explain products, future hostesses and recruits you can get from it, and also it helps you get a fast track to President's Club, which is where you sell $10,000 in a year. Hi, Carmela. Glad you could join us. Hopefully she can hear us. So if you would like to earn $160 in a few hours and promote to higher levels of leadership, then Party Plan is for you. An average party generates about $400. So if you were to do this just once a campaign, do a party, twice a month, that would give you $10,400 in sales. And to make President's Club, you just need $10,000. So who do you ask to be a hostess? It can be friends, families, neighbors, coworkers, even existing customers. Now, the newest thing, this is talking about doing parties in people's homes, but when we talk about Facebook parties, the newest thing that's trending beyond Facebook events where you post things is now to do Facebook Live, where you are there and people are watching you from their home and you're showing products. But that's becoming kind of the new popular way to do parties. But for right now, we're talking about if they would have people over to their house or outside on the deck. So some things that you would want to have for a successful party, you would want hostess packets, some invitations, do your pre-party prep, get ready for the showtime, and post-party follow-up. Now, Avon is not set up as a party plan, but there's been a lot of representatives who have come up with materials, and I'm happy to send them to you guys. I have some hostess wish lists, some invitations people have made up. So I can send you guys all of the different materials that other people have made up, and you can just make copies of them. You're going to have your brochures. When this presentation was made, we used to have a book that was called Inspirational Treasures and Men's Catalog. Now they're kind of all combined into everything. You're going to need your What's New bags, some samples, some order forms, some recruiting flyers, and then some of our top products. And now some of our top products, I'll let you guys know, they are things that you've heard about the most about with Avon. Our Skin So Soft is always very popular.
Right.
Our naturals, lotions, it used to be we sold the most of the fragrance. Of the lotion. Peach was a popular one. Moisture Therapy Hand Cream is a really popular one for us. Also, Amari fragrance, that still, we sell more Amari than any other fragrance. And then maybe an example of some of our color products. A lot of people like our Magique, that you can use as a primer under your foundation. And then, something that's hot right now are our masks, to maybe demonstrate a mask. So just some different top products to have with you. You want your hostess to prepare her customer list. You want to give her some brochures so she can collect outside orders. We have envelopes where you can have them collect all of their money. Give her a copy of the invitations. But now so many people, instead of mailing invitations, they're doing Facebook invites or e-invites or calling people and checking back with her. And she wants to invite as many people as possible because usually only half of those people will show up.
No, you froze.
What'd you say? Oh, She must have been talking to someone else. You want to have, when you go to be dressed nice, it doesn't have to be like church clothes, but maybe have a pair of dress pants, a nice top, make sure your hair and makeup is done, maybe be wearing some Avon nail polish. You're going to open up, who you are, how long you've been with Avon, tell them a little bit about how Avon was started. And I know we have some people who are new on the call, and I'll tell you, Avon's history is really kind of interesting. It was started back in the 1800s, before the Statue of Liberty was even brought to the United States, before women even had the right to vote. He started the company, his name was David H. McConnell, as a book salesman, and to get people to buy his books, he would give them perfume little samples, like the little vials we have, as a gift if they bought a book. Yeah. Well, after a while, that went better than anything else. So then we were called the California Perfume Company. And then from there, we expanded with more and more products. But, just telling people a little bit about the history, I think it's really neat to think it's been a company that's been around for that long. Mm-hmm. Sharing the products. And you want to play a few games, and I'll give you some ideas for some games. And then telling them a little bit about, would they be interested also, in bringing some additional money. Studies have been done that have found if people can make at least $300 with something, they usually will stay with it. So, just saying, hey, if anyone would be interested in making an additional $300 to $500 a month, ask me. I'd love to have you on my team. And then closing the party out. These are some fun things to do when you're doing a party. You want to have them leave with learning something they didn't know. So a handshell is a great way for people to try our skincare product. They might not want to try it on their face if they've already done their makeup, but if you put a moisturizer just on one hand but not the other, and they compare their hands and the difference that it makes, I have to tell you, my favorite product right now is this Lemon Sugar Mark hand cream. I don't know if you guys have tried this or not. It's in the Mark line. But when you put it on, not only does your hands smell fabulous, but it leaves your hands looking so young looking and real shiny that I'm thinking if you did a handshell with this and letting them try it on just one hand, that would be really powerful. We also have from the Mark II this new Havana Soul body balm cream. It's really a nice thick cream. That would be good. Or even like we talked about, our moisture therapy cream would be a good one to do for a handshell, because people who are in the medical field, our moisture therapy will stay on for up to 3 to 5 hand washings without coming off. So it's good for automobile guys who have to, get their hands messy, medical field. Fragrance layering. You can teach them how by using, we usually have a lotion, a shower gel, a fragrance, all in the same scent. If they put on all of those different layers, it'll make it smell so much longer throughout the day. Also, if people get their hands on the jewelry, or you show them different ways to wear the jewelry, for example, if you wear earrings that are the size bigger than a quarter, it takes 10 pounds off your face. If you wear a big statement necklace, it draws attention to your face, and people will look at your face and maybe not parts of your body you don't feel so great about. Also, if you wear the smallest part of your body is your wrist. So if you put a few bracelets on your wrist, it draws attention to your wrist, where people see you're having a fun arm party on your wrist, and it draws attention to the smallest part of your body. So giving them some training and letting them see the jewelry and feel the jewelry. Also, products from our home line. We have some really neat things that are coming out for families to play games together, to decorate their patio, showing them the newest colors, which, the new Mark makeup has the bright, vibrant blue and purple lipsticks. That might be something fun if you're doing a party for more younger people who want to try some of the new stylish colors. And then all of the orders are delivered to you, and you'll get them all to go then to your hostess. Try and have them fill out a little card that they can put their name and their phone number, so that you can do a drawing, but then also you have that to follow up with them for future customers. And then a few days after their order is delivered, give them a call and say, hey, I wanted to see what you thought of the product that you ordered from Mary's Party. If you order from me from this next campaign, I included a book in with your order. You can save 20% on one item. keeps them to keep coming back to you and purchasing from you again. Now, that was on doing a typical home show. And I told you guys I would tell you about doing some fun games. Some games that I have found fun to do is to do, like pick 3 items out before the party starts and know what pages they're on and know what the price of them are. And then you write on just like a piece of paper or poster board the names of the 3 products. And the first person to find all 3 products and let you know the price of them wins a prize. Another thing you can do is you can have ask questions about the hostess before the party starts, like, you know, what's her favorite, you know, music group? What's her favorite food? What side of the bed does she sleep on? Does she, you know, just funny questions. Does she roll the toilet paper over the top or underneath? You know, and then people have to answer the questions about her. That's a fun one to do. And it could even also be whoever has the most items in their purse. They get 1 point if it's a makeup item, 2 points if it's an Avon item. So everybody's digging in their purse to find out what kind of things they have. So those are some fun, simple games you can play. Now this little presentation I'm going to take you through is sometimes you're going to have someone who just wants to have a book party. They don't necessarily want to have you come into their house, but they're more than willing to take a book and try and get you orders. So it's easy for them. It's very small investment. You'll get increased sales and you'll also get new customers. So when you're thinking about finding a hostess, we use this acronym of FROGS. Who are your friends, your relatives? Who do you know through where you work at your occupation? Or if you don't work, you know, where do you go? Do you go to the dentist office, the doctor office? Think of those people that maybe would take a book and do a book party for you. Geography can people around your neighborhood. Social media, anybody you know through that. And then, you know, you have little flyers that we can send out to you too. I'm not sure how many of you are all in my district and how many of you are in Shayna's. Is anybody on the call in Shayna's district today?
Me.
Deborah? Okay.
Yes.
And everybody else is mine? Okay, Deborah, I will make sure that I'm going to send stuff to Shayna and I'll have her send it out to you, okay? And then everybody else in my group, I'll send it out to you.
Yes, ma'am.
But here's one. Be a smarty, host an Avon book party. You know, if they have $100 in sales, you're going to give them $20 in free products. $200 in sales, $40 in free products. You provide their samples, their order book, everything that they need to get going.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
When we do a book party like that, what's the typical number of books do we give?
I would say 10.
Okay.
I really would say 10, because if you give them, I would say anywhere from 8 to 10. You don't really want to go much less than that, or they're not going to pass the book out to more people, you know, and you really want them trying to gather. So I say a good number is probably 10.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you.
Sure. So they're going to choose, you're going to choose 10 of your customers to share this with, because if you could get 10 people all bringing you, even if it's just $100 in sales, that's going to give you a $100 order that time, which if, you know, $1,000 in sales, you'd be very close to making 40%, where you would get $400 in earnings. So you, in this campaign that you're planning on doing book parties, you want to order extra brochures, prepare some book party packets with the flyer that I showed you, maybe including, we can get the order books for free. So, you know, include a little order book for her to write up her orders. And just an FYI, the managers, we were all talking this morning that the new order books that are printing are not including the 75 cents shipping. That's because with Avon changing the shipping a little bit, Avon wants to give you the flexibility to put the amount in that you want to charge for your shipping and handling. So you may want to charge $1. You may want to charge $1.50. You know, it's up to you. I wouldn't raise it tremendously high, or you might lose some people, but you know, even from 75 cents to $1, you know, that's a good adjustment to make. And then offer them 20% in free products. 10 people times 10 orders, our average order is somewhere between 25 and 30. So that's going to give you 3,000 in award sales. or 1,000 to 1,500 in earnings. And you know, this is a good thing to offer, even if you just do it once a quarter, you know, or 4 times a year. You're really going to see your sales increase and help you to get to president's level. So the average book party generates about $300 in sales. 2 book parties per month is going to give you at $300 and 35% earnings, 105 in profit. So it will give you 210 extra a month. And really, your people are doing all the work. They're the ones, you know, passing out and doing the book parties.
I need to watch those. I need to watch them.
And Amy, you may want to click mute. There is a, on the bottom left hand of your computer, you can click a little mute thing to mute yourself if you need to. What other benefits do you get from parties? You can increase your customer base, increase your sales, repeat customers, and you might even find new team members. So this gives you an example, again, like I showed you of the flyer, how you're giving them 20% in earnings. Okay. And I was just on a call. I try to get on other direct selling conference calls to get ideas this morning, and they had some really fun themes that I liked. Let me find this for you guys because I thought these were so cute. One idea they said was a jeans and jewelry party. So everybody brings, wears their jeans and looks at the jewels. Sandals and salsa. So you have everybody wear their sandals, be comfortable, and you serve salsa and chips. Head over heels party. So you would say, who's head over heels about Avon? We all have in our closet a pair of heels that we never wear because they're not comfortable. But if you wear them to a party and just let everybody compare and look at their cute shoes, you know, you're sitting down so you can wear those pretty heels. Chocolates and bling. And what I thought this was fun to do is you could go and buy a box of chocolates for $4 or $5. Just have the hostess provide a beverage, and then you put out the chocolate, and women just eat chocolate and shop. You know, and she doesn't have to provide snacks. They eat the chocolates you bring. Another fun thing that someone said on this call was to do, the hostess can have her own birthday party. So instead of people buying her gifts, they come to the party, buy something for themselves, but then she gets the hostess credit, and that's her birthday gift from her friends. And you can even bring like a little tiara, a little, what do you call that, boa to decorate for the birthday lady. And then I thought this was cute too, is to make up a basket that already has like a cake mix, some napkins, some plates, so it's everything they need to do to have a party so that you can get more parties booked. This is just some of the things that you're going to want to have, you know, your invitations, making sure you do thank you notes. When the person does the book party, you want them to collect the money up front. So they're going to collect all of the money as they give her the order so that you don't need to worry about deposits or anything. And then this is another one of the flyers that gives the hostess her directions that I'll get out to you guys. Now here it does say, Deborah, 5 or more brochures. You know, I would say I'm really feeling better about 10, but I mean, I guess if you're really strapped for books and you have somebody who wants to do it, you could give them 5. Then even we have, in those order books, you can rip out the pages, or Avon also has those little callback notes. I think we still have those. You could use those. Maybe include some samples for them too, so people can try some things. And then doing your follow-up. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was the newest trend, which is Facebook parties. And this I'm going to send out to all of you. But what this is, this takes you through if you wanted to do a Facebook event. So on your own individual page, you have an option to create an event. And what you would do, if you have someone you know who's going to do a Facebook party, they would actually create the event on their page and invite their friends to it. And then they would invite you to it. So you'd have to be friends with the hostess, but then you would join her event that she sets up because her friends are going to join it. And, you know, she can invite as many people as she wants to the party. And then this takes you through some of the different posts that you could create. Now, if you wanted to use these posts, when I send you guys this email, what you do is when you click on the picture, you're going to right click. you'll get an option to save the picture as, and you save it to the pictures onto your computer. So then when you're going to post something in Facebook, you have an option to add a photo. It'll pull up all the pictures that you've ever saved, and you can post right into the event your pictures that you've saved. So this one says, bring a friend to the party, tonight's the night. There are links to YouTube videos from Avon or for just music and songs. What you do for that is you just highlight the link. It'll copy it when you click Control-C on your computer. Then you're going to send it over to your event page. Because so you could have this tab open where you're copying from and they can't see it. You'll copy this, go into the event page when your Facebook party's going on. You click Control-V, and this link for this video will start playing, and then they can see any videos that you want. And it can be product videos. This one I have a feeling is a music song. You know, there's that song I love to play if I do a Facebook party, that happy song. I'm so happy, I forget. I think it's Will Ferrell. No, not Will Ferrell. That's the actor. What's his name? Pharrell. He's on The Voice. Anybody help me out?
Pharrell.
Pharrell
It
Williams.
is Pharrell.
Okay, I'm right. Okay, so you know that you could play a song, just getting everybody upbeat, telling them a little bit about yourself. Now, you can label your posts as your posting thing, or you can also tell them to constantly refresh. So when they see a new notification, they know that you've posted something new, because sometimes things get out of order as people start commenting. This is telling them how the online party works. For every time they comment, you're going to count up, you know, the comments that they've made throughout the party. And then you don't have to do it immediately when the party ends, but tell them the next day, you're going to, whoever posted comments the most will be your door prize winner. You can do it that way. Or you can play some of the games that we just did. You know, you could post your picture of the 3 things that they're supposed to look for, and whoever finds them the fastest, they have to post what pages they are in the comment section, and they're your immediate door prize winner. You can do it that way. So this will take you through all the different things that you can post and the words to say. So I think this will be very helpful for you guys. But like I mentioned when we were first starting the call, now even more popular than this is to do a Facebook Live. Now you can do this with your phone. So what you do is you would still have your hostess create the event. You would go into the event that day, and you would use on your phone, you have an option to do, if you have, I know it's an iPhone. I think, Melissa, you have a different type phone. What do you have?
I have an Android.
An Android, you can do it also, right?
Mhm.
So there's an option to go live. And then what you do, you can purchase, I'm trying to think if I have one handy to show you guys. Of course, I'm not finding at the moment, but you can purchase little stands that prop your phone up. You can also get tripods that will hold your phone up. And then recently, what I just heard about that I'm going to go purchase, Walmart has them on walmart.com, their site. It's called a ring light, and it hooks to the top of your phone. It's just a battery operated. But when you're holding your phone like this, it makes your face light up so you look brighter. So for example, see Melissa who's on, I'm going to use her as an example. She has that curtain behind, but her face is kind of dark. You don't see her as much. I'm sitting by a window, so I have natural light, you know, and she has her curtain pulled. But this ring light, Melissa could be using even where she's at, but it's going to be a soft light to light up her face. So you can get those, or you can get them on stands. But as you get into doing more Facebook Live parties, you may want to at least get a tripod or something to hold your phone, because let me tell you, your arm's going to get real tired holding your phone. So you want something to do, but that is a way to really engage people live because they like seeing you. This example that I'm showing you, if you want to just get your feet wet, or maybe you're more shy and you don't want to be in front of a camera, this is a way you can do it just by using posts and videos and things to an event page. A Facebook Live, though, is where they're watching you. So for example, like you're watching me right now, if I was doing a Facebook Live, I'd say, oh, ladies, I want to tell you about our lemon sugar. Can you smell it through the screen? No, I know you can't, but oh, it smells amazing. It's so lemony. And oh, let you see how this looks on my hand. I'm going to put some on and rub it. Oh, it just makes my hand so soft. You know, or you could hold up, you know, a piece of jewelry, let them look at the jewelry. So they're getting to see you. You can't see them, but you can see when they're making comments and they're having fun. I think if you keep it to about a half hour or less, you'll keep their attention. If you go much longer than that, people are going to tune you out. So you want to keep it 30 to 45 minutes when you're doing a Facebook party or a Facebook Live. Now, the other thing I'll tell you when you're making posts such as this, doing a Facebook party, if you do it too rapidly and too fast, you can be put in what's called Facebook jail, where they'll all of a sudden freeze you from being allowed to post anymore. How you could get around that if that ever happens to you while you're doing a party live is, because it happened to me once, you can still, in the comments, you could still post something if you get desperate. So even though it won't let you post, you can post a comment to someone else's comment, and you can still do it that way and they won't shut you down. But what you want to do is you can run a Facebook event instead of all in one day. You can make it last a couple days. I don't think a week is really good. A week is too long. You lose interest. You bore your people. I would say at the most, make it about 2 to 3 days where you're posting things and then have the party end. Because any more than that, you're going to lose them. Skincare, you know, here they're talking about the new skincare brush. You can talk to them about our new, you know, cleansing products. Here's another video where they can see about the Perfectly Matte lipstick. And if you go on YouTube on Avon's site, there's all kinds of videos that have already been done for you. And what you just do, and I'll show you guys that because I think that would be good to show you. Because a lot of times people are not sure how to copy a link that you see. So if you go on YouTube and just search Avon USA, there's 104 videos that are posted on here.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Dinahan.
But let's say I
The
wanted,
trend is color. And today I want to show you how to get a purple mauve smoky eye. I'm going to start by applying the Avon True Color Flawless Liquid Foundation. This shade is medium beige. Next, I'm going to apply the Luminous Blush
Wow.
in Classic Orange.
let me try this one instead. Okay, so after you click up, if I wanted to share this recruiting video, you just highlight the link up at the top, hit Control C,
And now I've spoken at conference in front of thousands of representatives.
and then if you want to save it like in a Word document and call it your Facebook parties, then I clicked Control V. That link is there. So the next time I do a party, I just highlight it and I can go and post it in my event page.
Or updating my Instagram. It's great because it's so flexible. If you have an extra hour or an extra 30 minutes.
Let's see if I can get out of that so you all can hear me again.
About once a month, I have a sip and shop, which is.
There we go. That was kind of crazy. So, you know, that is, has anybody tried a live party yet or done a Facebook party? Who's on the call today?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Well, all of them are great. I would say mix it up. Maybe first, if you feel good to just get your feet wet at doing a book party, start off with doing book parties till you understand how you reward your hostesses and you do that. Then maybe move on to having one friend have a few people over at their picnic table in the backyard, or have them meet you at a park or something like that. And, you know, do a live party. You know, it doesn't have to be huge. Start off with maybe a few people around their table. And then when you feel a little more confident, try a Facebook party where you're just making the posts. Then maybe try a Facebook Live party. But, you know, I think if you really add this in and mix a lot of different things into your repertoire, you're really going to see your sales increase and help you to get to President's Club. So I hope this was helpful for you all. I think it's going to cut me off. I just got a warning on my time. But I will send out to you the Facebook thing that I just showed you, and also the hostess and customer things that you can use. And thank you all for joining me. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Linda.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.